Okay, let's do the top rage quit inducing plays in Terraforming Mars. Now, for this one, I am focusing on things that happen early. Like they're obviously, you know, getting all four joy multipliers played on you in the last few generations is obviously devastating, but I mean, you wouldn't rage quit at that point. It's really like Gen 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 is even too far. But yeah, a couple of card combos that can really make you very, very angry. I kept it to at most 3 for most. A couple of 3, mostly are 2. And yeah, let's because this is early, there's a lot of corporations. I might do a best combos or like the things I've had this on my mind for a while, but I don't know what the best format is. So maybe leave a comment about that. I can do like best card for each corp, best prelude for each corp, or just best combos like regardless of corp. Like I could do several per corp. But anyway, I have to figure that out. But yeah, I want to do a bunch of combo videos basically, and this is sort of the first one. It's a top 10, so it's a bit disorganized. But yeah, let's go for it. So at number 10, I have like a classic one. It's Tharsis plus Immigrant City, and especially plus, like, if you can add self-sufficient settlement to that. It is a 3-card combo. I originally had it as just Tharsis and Immigrant City, which at one point I thought was the most devastating combo in Terraforming Mars in Gen 1. I don't think that anymore, even though I do rate Tharsis a little higher than most experienced players. But yeah, it's not that horrible as it used to be for me. If you add self-sufficient settlement, I mean, you're not getting the double bonus because it goes before Immigrant City. But still, self-sufficient settlement is almost unlike Bank when you play with Tharsis. And yeah, it is pretty devastating still. And you also have 3 cities down, so you can go for Mayor Gen 1 for like almost no cost. So yeah, that's number 10. Tharsis, Immigrant City, with the possibility of adding self-sufficient settlement. Number 2, we have probably the most well-known combo in the game, and that's Ecoline plus protected habitats. Now, I don't think this is exactly rage quit inducing. Maybe we haven't gotten there yet, but it is frustrating because like you see someone play Ecoline, you're just like your mouth starts like salivating, like thinking of all the asteroids. And then when I play protected habitats, it's like they just eliminate the corporation's like true weakness. It's still very beatable. And again, Ecoline is a corporation that I'm actually a lot lower than most experienced players. But yeah, this one's still like the combo. This is like the original base game combo, right? So yeah. At number 8, we have just Manutech, and this one is rage quitting inducing on its own. Of course, you could have a terrible hand, but like I've determined that like I see Manutech played in Steam, and I'm like, ah, shit. Like, if the player is like 1650 or higher, I'm probably losing. Like, there's not much I can do about it. It's just too good. It's just too good. I don't think it has the highest ceiling, and we'll get to some of those ceilings because like it doesn't combo particularly well with one card, or like it just combos like really very nicely with like half the cards, right? So it doesn't have a powerful combo. It's death by a thousand cuts, right? With Manutech, so yeah, that's number 8. Number 7, another one of the classic ones, and I don't think people like are aware of how powerful this is, but Credicor plus Tanner Projects. I mean, a lot of people are. I just, getting this early, I don't know why it doesn't happen that often, but like getting cities for what is it? Sorry, 18 and greeneries for 16 is a great deal. Like think about cities. Like you usually have to pay 18 around 18 plus an energy. Of course, you get a couple more production out of it usually, but past like Gen 5, you don't care. Like you'd rather not pay the energy than get the like extra 2 money production, right? Probably earlier. and then the greenery is for 16. Like it's pretty insane. And if you add things like, for example, if you play with turmoil, the greens will be there from time to time, and now your greeneries cost 12. And if you have like rover construction, your cities will cost what is it, 16. So, like, think about it. If all that happens in one turn, you can place a city and a greenery for 28, which is pretty insane. But I mean, that's kind of rare. But this combo, like, plus Credicor being reach does like snowball quickly. At number 6, I have either Luna or Terractor with turn 1 Earth Catapult. And this one specifically, like, when you see it come down as the first card, I mean, Earth Catapult is still probably one of, like, maybe it's still the best card in the game. It's definitely the best card to play, like, as your first card, right? There isn't a better card to play as your first card. You could make an argument for AI Central, but I doubt that's going to be your first card, right? I mean, there's still, like, lots of powerful cards, but yeah, Earth Catapult. And if you combo that with Terractor, which, I mean, it's the fact that you can get your 10 cards, play Earth Catapults, and you still have 7 money, which is now enough to basically play sponsors and acquired company, right? So, it's just the amount of money and the fact that they can play Earth Catapult and, like, not really get hit. Whereas Point Luna, yeah, you might actually have to wait for the turn 2, but, like, the fact that you're drawing cards and you got your Earth decks going, and now, like, all those Earth decks that you play to draw cards are going to be too cheaper when they're already cheap. This is a pretty devastating one. It is, like, seeing, especially Luna, but also Terractor and Earth Catapult, it's usually game over, right? No, I have another one, and it's actually a prelude combo. The only prelude combo. No, I have two. I have another. Yeah. Business Empire and Allied Bank. I hate having this played against me, especially in Elysium, where this automatically gives you Specialist, right? And there's no faster way to get it. Like, you could technically do Hellion Soleta on your first play, and then, but actually you can't because you don't have enough money, right? But, well, you could do Hellion Donation Soleta and then get the milestone before this, but other than that, I don't think there are many ways. But yeah, it's just so much of an advantage, and it kind of, like, it combos really well because, like, the big weakness of Business Empire, like getting +3 from Allied Bank, actually, like, it makes it a lot less significant, even though you're only taking 3 away, but still, like, it feels like a lot less. And so you're getting, like, 10 production and you're losing 3 cash. That's insane, right? These two together, I think they're devastating again. It's definitely a rage quit moment. But yeah, let's move on. So I'm gonna go with the final classic one, and it's Interplanetary Cinematics, Media Group, and Optimal Aerobraking. Now, this is a 3-card combo, so it's rare. I have seen it happen maybe 3 or 4 times in my games. So, and I have seen it happen turn 1 at least once, I think. It is insane. There's no requirements, and you're now getting 5 back for an event, 8 back plus 3 hit for a space event. And when you combine that with cheap events, like it's or like even card discounts like Earth Catapult again, like they start just playing like cheap events for money. This one's pretty unbeatable early. You have to block every event basically, and you still have the 20 steel to deal with, which doesn't play events, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's the last classic one. I have a really fun one for number 3. Are you ready? Because this is my favorite one, even though it's the only number 3. Check it out. Project Eden plus Double Down plus laugh the fuck in their face, because, like, it doesn't even matter what corporation you are. You're playing Project Eden by Double Down. Like, Project Eden alone is like a Manutech. It's like a laugh out loud money. But like 2 cities, 2 greeneries and 2 oceans. Like, think of the money you're picking up. You can get easily, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 adjacent, no, sorry, 5 adjacencies to oceans, so you can get 10 cash back. You can pick up probably like 11 plants. If you go to Tharsis, you can actually pick probably 12. At least you can also probably pick 12 plants. It's just funny. Yeah, and then so you can easily play the third greenery after you do all these. Like, your first action could be playing another greenery, and so you have your 2 cities set up with 2 greeneries, a third greenery, oxygen's at 3%. Like, your terraforming rating is 25. Your greeneries are secure. It's just you do have to discard 6 cards. Okay, that part is a little shitty. But that you don't care. Just like pay for all 10 and discard 6. Who the fuck cares? You place 2 cities, 3 greeneries, and 2 oceans, and you're getting 10 cash back. And so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, at number 2, this is one of the new combos, and it's probably my favorite. Septem Tribus plus either, it's not a 3 card, but either of Corridors of Power or Rise to Power, I think make these broken. With 1, you're getting 3 production and 3 delegates, right? So your free action is the 4th delegate, and you can just pay 10 for the last 2 and get 12 back immediately. So, like, you just make 2 money, and now you have 15 production starting in Gen 2. Right? Because and so, yeah, you definitely do that in Gen 1 if you can. Because you're like getting paid immediately, right? And then, yeah, just get 15 production every turn. It's better than Business Empire plus the other one. Allied Bank. That one only gives you 10 production, you're paying 3. This one gives you 15, and you're getting 2 in Gen 1. Plus a bunch of party leaderships that will, like, probably help in the future, or at least make people have to place 2 delegates to beat you. Like, you'll have probably 2 influence, at least 1 influence in the first generation. So, yeah, no, this one, I think it's great, but I think it's better with the other one, with Corridors. Because then you're just drawing cards every turn. And I think this is my favorite new combo, like Corridors plus Septem. Because Septem is usually going to place their card in whichever party won. So they usually get a new party leader the next one. It's possible that people fight you for it, but then you can just place a second one, right? So it's like getting card draw every turn plus a bunch the first turn, because you should just invest into that, and you get the terraforming rating and the 4 cash on top of it. So yeah, I know, I think this is crazy, but let's talk about number 1, and that is the most unstoppable combo. It is Aphrodite plus Venus Soils. I mean, you get already 2 Venus tags, so Venus Governor, you can just play that immediately, right? 4 production, bang. 2 plant tags, you're 1 plant tag away from playing NRA, and you already have 1 plant production from Venus Soils, and like that Venus tag from Venus Soils gives you 2 back, plus some microbes. Like, it is broken. No, I'm just kidding. Number 1, Viron plus AI Central. It might be a little too obvious, but this is, like, it might not be super early because AI Central takes a while, but whenever this happens, I do think this is the worst position to be in a game, having, like, someone tap twice to draw 4 cards. The only thing you can hope for is that they're super broke, but, I mean, if they know how to play, like, the second you see AI and your Viron, you're, like, just developing Eco, and you are not even thinking about touching Mars once, right? Because, like, you don't want to terraform at all. Why do that? So, yeah, as you know, Viron is my favorite corporation, so this might be a little biased, but I still think like doubling the effect of the best card in the game while having to only play it once. Like, you don't have to pay the energy again, you don't have to pay the 21 again, which is like where the real cost of the card is. You just double the effect. 4 cards a turn is insane for free. The worst case is 4 money production, which isn't it isn't shitty. Like, a corporation that just starts with 4 money production wouldn't be that shitty, but it's obviously gonna be much more than that. So yeah, Viron plus Air Central, even Viron plus like Research. What is it? Restricted Area. That one's pretty rough. I think with AI it's obviously worse, but Viron plus card draw in general is a killer. AI Central, it's just like that. That is a rage quit moment. But anyways, remember, don't rage quit. That's really the moral of this video. Finish your games, or be do an elegant forfeit. Like, someone plays this on you, get to Gen 5, congratulate them, and then go. I actually always play through, but if you really feel like you're like gonna lose by 50 points and you go like, yeah, you got this, I don't mind. Just please don't rage quit on people, especially on Steam. But yeah, that's all for my video. Remember not to rage quit, but these were the top 10 rage quit plays in Terraforming Mars, and see you next time.